All right, we got Green Lantern #1. Actually, the important thing to talk about here is it's the Green Lantern #1. And I hate this cover. I really wish that I had picked up the normal cover, which was way cooler. I just, I don't know why I bought this. It was like, because I do like the Virgin covers usually. And I just kind of grabbed it, and I'm like, thinking the whole time, why am I buying this? No, I should get the other one. I'm like, whatever, I already have it in my hands, so I got this one. But, so this is the big reboot for Green Lantern. You have like big names on it. You got Grant Morrison, Liam Sharp. Big names, big names. And this is supposedly supposed to be accessible. One of the big things for that is it's the Green Lantern, meaning one, not the Corps. We had Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps. We had, you know, Green Lanterns, those two books, meaning more than one, right? This is just the Green Lantern. And it helps a little bit, I'm going to be honest. Because if there's one thing about the Green Lantern books that was always a turnoff, is because it's a little different than jumping in to a Batman or Superman, you know? You jump into those books, and I think anybody can just kind of jump in. There's not too much lore. There's history and there's some lore, right? You know, but just about everybody knows who they are. But in this book, I think the big thing is it's kind of like a space opera, right? This is pretty much DC's Star Wars. And when you have something like that, you just have a lot going on. And I tried to get into Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps a bunch of times because back in the day, you know, that was the book Ethan was on, and that was when he was working at DC. And I was like, well, I want to check this out because, you know, I like Ethan, and this is the book he's on. And he was like one of the only comic pros that was like nice to fans. So it's like, well, you know, I'm not a big Green Lantern fan, but I'll check it out. And I liked, so I'll start off right at the bat, like I'm not a big Green Lantern fan. Not that I don't think that, I think a lot of the stuff about the character is interesting, but I've just always found the books hard to jump into. Like, I can't just jump into it and enjoy it. Now, the good thing about this one is that kind of, I think DC recognizes that, and I think they recognize the potential, and they want to get this book going. So they do a little bit different. I picked this book up, and I'm able to enjoy it. The beginning's a little confusing because we have this this guy. I don't know who he is, and I'm going to state millions of times, okay? Because I always get hardcore fans of some books sometimes. I don't know really anything lore-wise about the Green Lanterns. I know Green Lantern mostly from Justice League, and that's pretty much it. And you know, that's it. The art though and the writer for this book were two combos I didn't want to miss, so that's why I grabbed it. Now, like, short end of the story, I did enjoy it. Other than the beginning here where they do this little crime story, it starts off like this. You get a good setup. Who's Hal Jordan? Intergalactic lawman. This big shred, him watching the planes. Like, I feel like anybody that knows even a little bit, if they just saw the movie, knows that he's a pilot. You see him kind of staring up and dreaming about flying again. It's a nice introduction. I also like that it sets it up. Intergalactic lawman. We're setting up a story of him as a space cop. They set it up multiple times in the story that the Green Lantern Corps are space cops, which I liked. It says, like, if I don't know who this is, okay, I get this now. They're space police. Boom. I understand what's going on. They did a good job of, like, smashing that in. They did a good job of, I don't know if Hal Jordan is off duty or if he got suspended or fired. Now, they do end up saying in the book that they took away his lantern for an upgrade. So right now he like doesn't have the ability to become a Green Lantern. So we just get him kind of, you know, living life with his girl here, banging outside, which you don't see too often in comics anymore. And the art's really cool. We get this bum fight. I thought this was really funny. They turned to be aliens. And right away they establish, like, okay, he knows aliens. Like, he's able to, like, figure out how to defeat these guys. And, you know, it shows right away he's got knowledge. And they quickly set it up with him. They explain why he's not a Green Lantern right now. He finds this dying Green Lantern from a crashed spaceship that the bums commandeered, the bum aliens. And he explains, you know, they took away my lantern. And this dude right here gives him his lantern. And right away it booms into the story. And he goes off and starts fighting crime. The art is really good. It's got this really cool style, kind of like, it's almost like an old school look to it. I dig it. You know Liam Sharp, like, he's really good, man. It's one of the best in the business. There's only a couple of things that I got lost on. If I do know who the Watchers are, and they do a good job of explaining things kind of for a casual, right? Like, Central Precinct of the Green Lantern Corps. Okay, well, I know what the Central Precinct is. I'm able to put things together. I think, like, it does a good job of not explaining things to you like you're an idiot, and also does a good job of kind of making things accessible. Okay, like, you know, homeworld base of the Guardians, right? You say Central Precinct, you're establishing that he's a law character. Okay, I get that. So you're making it readable, but at the same time, like, not beating you head over the head with it if you're an old school fan, so I appreciate that. The only thing, so there'll be spoilers at the end, that I don't know if I'm missing is the villains are putting together the antimatter lantern. I don't know what that is. So if somebody in the comments wants to fill me in on the Mu Black Stars, if these are people, and the anti-matter lantern. Other than that, I did enjoy it. I give it a solid 3 because it's just, you know, it's a setup book. But I was interested enough to keep reading, right? So I'm going to keep going. Remember, a 3 is a good, I do it on a 5 scale. 1 is crap. 2 is like okay, poor. 3 is good. 4 is great. 5 is a masterpiece. That's like how I do my scales. And I've only given like 2 books. I think I've only given 1 book a 5 ever. So, you know, don't take a 3 as a bad. So anyway, I did enjoy it. I will be getting the next one. I felt like I could follow along without all these dudes running around in green tights that I have no idea who they are. I like the focus. I think this is a good way to get new readers onto the book. So, yeah, check it out. Leave a comment below. Fill me in on any lore I might have missed. I always appreciate that when I try new books. And like and subscribe. Check out the links. Check out my Patreon, my Twitch. Find me over on stream.me at The Real Yellow Flash. And I'll see you guys on the next one.